everyone, my name is Emily. The channel is One at a Time. Today we're going for a ride on this powered parachute. My father will be the pilot. He's been a pilot for decades, so I feel really safe. But we are going to find some lost sheep. We received a call from my uncle. There were some sheep out on the desert who had wandered away, and the sheep herders were asking for some help to find them. So they gave us some general directions and we took off. And not knowing the area really well makes it hard, but we've just figured we'd do our best and head out in that direction. The sheep herder does not speak English, and he is supposed to be watching for us and waving us in the direction to go and look. So we're out flying and we're looking and we see this camp, but no sheep and no sheep herder. So we keep flying and looking, and it's just a beautiful day. It's so pretty. It's early June and it's cold. So we're bundled up warm, especially against the wind flying this. This is the wing, and it's a fairly new wing, and it performs really well. So we're just looking. The desert is so pretty. So I have my camera secured to my wrist, and I'm going to give you a look at, here's the engine, it sits behind me, and there's the push prop. We come up around this butte and we see a camp and some sheep. So we're starting to get excited. We're like, oh, maybe this is what we're looking for. And my dad's pointing it out. We have radios so we can communicate with each other while we're flying, and GPS and satellite. I'm not sure what it's called. It's a spot, is what we call it. So if we get in trouble or we get lost, we can send breadcrumbs and such. So there's the sheep, and we're waving, saying hello to the sheep herder, but it's not the guy that's supposed to give us directions. So there's the sheep camp, that little white dot. Such a pretty place. And so we just keep flying, looking and looking for the lost sheep. Desert. This area is west and south of Blackfoot, Idaho. We found some sheep. They are not the lost sheep either. And there is not a sheep herder there waving us in another direction. We turned around and we're headed back to the pickup and the birdhouse, which is the trailer. That's what we call the trailer that we haul the powered parachute around in. There it is. And we're just going to circle and come in for a landing. It takes a little further to land than it does to take off. And so my dad, there, the pilot, is just circling, coming down, making sure that we've got a good spot to land. Nice finger in the lens there for you. We didn't find the sheep, but once we get on the ground and get everything put away, we call and we talk to them, and they did. The sheep herders did find the sheep. They didn't see us, and we didn't see them, so that didn't work out very well. But that's all right. The sheep were found, and that was the purpose of today. So I'm glad they found the sheep, even if we couldn't help them do that. We get calls. Well, I say we, but it's my dad gets calls from neighbors and from my uncle and my cousin when they lose livestock, or when they're trying to get all the livestock rounded up, to go and fly and see what he can find. And so today, like I said earlier, I just got to come along for the adventure. So he's going to come in to a landing. It's going to roll to a stop, and then he's going to have to pull those cords to get the wing to collapse and come down. So I don't get footage of that, but that's the adventure for today I wanted to share with you. And until next time, eat more potatoes, wear wool, and ask for USA lamb and beef at your local grocery store.